published 0748 ist, the 29th of November 2017, updated 0923 ist, the 29th of November 2017. The jury in the trial of a woman accused of murdering her ex-partner after throwing acid over his face and body has been discharged. Belina Wallace, 48, is accused of murdering Mark Van Dungen, 29, who was paralyzed from the neck down, grotesquely scarred and all but blinded by the alleged attack in September 2015. The trial at Bristol Crown Court had been adjourned last week by Mrs. Justice May to allow a question of law to be further considered. The murder trial in which Belina Wallace, pictured, is accused of killing her former partner by throwing acid over him has been halted and the jury discharged for legal reasons. Mark Van Dungen, right, was left paralyzed and almost blind after an acid attack and took his own life at a euthanasia clinic in Belgium in January, leading to the murder case against Wallace. Left the jury of 6 men and 6 women returned to court on Wednesday to learn the judge was halting the trial and discharging them for legal reasons. She told them, "When I adjourned this trial just over a week ago, it was for the consideration of a legal matter. We cannot say for certain when it will be finalized. In these circumstances there is no option but to discharge you from further service at this trial. We realize that you will be frustrated and disappointed, and having undertaken a solemn duty you are not going to be able to discharge that role. Thank you very much for your service in this trial." Mrs. Justice May remanded Wallace in custody and fixed a provisional trial date of April the 17th next year. The defendant, who denies the charge of murder, also faces a charge of throwing a corrosive substance with intent. The court previously heard Mr. Van Dungen ran out into the street screaming in pain after the attack on September 23, 2015 in the Westbury Park area of Bristol. The trial of Wallace, pictured in a court sketch, was adjourned last week for a question of law to be considered. Dutch-born civil engineer suffered 15 months of pain before taking his own life at a euthanasia clinic in Belgium on January 2, 2017. The jury heard Mr. Van Dungen had lost the sight in his left eye and most of the sight in his right eye. He lost his lower left leg, which was amputated, was confined to a hospital bed, for a long time unable to move anything other than his tongue, and that while his physical condition improved a little he regained the power of speech. He was left paralyzed from the neck down. Sorry, we are not currently accepting comments on this article.